Thanks, Jody. Good morning. Crews are still trying to gain control of an aggressive wildfire in West Kelowna, and Mother Nature not helping the situation. High winds are fueling the Westside Road fire, which is 0% contained this morning. 4 square kilometers of land has been burned through since the blaze was discovered on Monday. 70 homes have been evacuated in the area. 2 other fires near Ashcroft and Falkland have just dozens of local residents on evacuation alert and ready to leave at a moment's notice.
I want you to know that we are doing everything that we can, everything humanly possible to get those fires under control and make sure that we're protecting your homes. 70 people under evacuation order already, and we are working every minute of every hour and spending every penny that we need to make sure that we can get you back in your homes as fast as possible.
So there are currently 259 wildfires across the province. 115 of them are new, and most of them have been started by lightning. 9 evacuation orders or alerts are in place. Since April 1st, there have been 1,273 fires affecting 294,000 hectares of land, and so far $136 million has been spent, compared to $76 million just last year.
This is definitely a significant number by any measure to see in a single day. We had, across the board, really excellent initial attack success on many of these fires, but we do have a number of new major incidents as a result of this activity, and most of those are in the Kamloops Fire Centre.
Other news this morning, enforcement is being stepped up right across the region to make sure people are obeying Stage 3 watering restrictions. Greg has more on that live in Vancouver this morning. Greg.
Good morning, Kyle. Here at Queen Elizabeth Park this morning, looking pretty dry and brown here. But as you can see to my right, the garden still looks good. The city says that crews here have more work to do now. They are hand watering all the gardens here inside the park because, of course, we are in Stage 3 of the water restrictions. Same goes for Stanley Park as well. As you can see, the grass here very brown. But depending upon where you go in Vancouver, in some neighborhoods, the grass is a lot greener, and I've heard a number of reports this morning of automated sprinklers in action in some Vancouver neighborhoods, including at this home that is for sale and vacant, yet the water continues or the lawn continues to be watered. The city says it has handed out around 1,400 warnings to people so far. More than 24 tickets have been issued, but the city says it will be ticketing more.
It is a concern. We ask people to follow the rules. As they say, brown is the new green for your lawns, so let your lawns go brown.
So it looks as though, Kyle, that the automated sprinklers are a bit of a problem right now, and it will be interesting to see how the city deals with this moving forward. Kyle?
Greg Harper live this morning at Queen Elizabeth Park. Thanks for that, Greg. Well, the lawn watering ban is affecting the bottom line of turf suppliers and landscaping companies. Many are postponing lawn installations and focusing on rock work and gardens. Some say removing lawns that have been hit by the chafer beetle is a good option right now. They're hoping Metro Vancouver won't move to Stage 4 and ban all outdoor watering.
The water restrictions do perpetuate that as well. It's going to make the chafer beetle worse, and the grass is going to be weaker, so they're going to see more damage there. So I expect a lot more rock gardens, Mediterranean gardens, and like this one it's mulch and low maintenance garden kind of stuff. So people are switching over, which is probably a good thing.
After just 6 days of debate in Victoria, the legislative session to deal specifically with the liquefied natural gas industry has officially come to an end. The government used a rare summer session to pass legislation that will set the terms for BC's first liquefied natural gas plant near Prince Rupert. The law covers a 25-year project development agreement with Pacific Northwest LNG. It's a $36 billion joint venture project backed by Malaysian energy giant Petronas. The Premier calls it historic, while the opposition has a different point of view.
And I can say that this project has gone farther than any of our critics said that it would. The No Jobs Party in the legislature argued from the very beginning that it would never happen. Every step of the way they said it's going to fail now, almost hoping, I think, that it would.
The environmental assessment process that Petronas is involved in has been suspended at their request. There's a federal election looming. There is zero chance of construction beginning on this project in 2015. It seems to me that this was an opportunity for the Premier to bury a bad deal in the depths of the summer rather than have a full and comprehensive debate in the fall as we should have.
7:06, let's check that weather forecast. Dawn in for us.